Hey everybody, right on here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi Birth of a Hive. Recap of the rules and goals are here. And just a little reminder of what's been going on. We killed most of the paladin guards that were guarding Narcos Trap. And I plan on trying to acquire as much of the research as we can so that we can unlock even better robotics and hydroponics and stuff like that. I did have some tips that I wanted to go over before I start. So one is from Sebastian. Sebastian mentions that, well, all right, so there was a few different tips, but Sebastian mentioned that it might be worth, for the people like Talon and Seiko, the ones that have very specific needs, that I might want to allow the crafting of their very specific gear, even though it isn't necessarily hiver based because of how rare it is and scarce it is and how long that they're going to be basically unequipped until I get it. So that's a fair point. Jerry mentioned that the Praetorians, because of the military craft patch that I have, didn't have animations, so we got them added back in. I did have a lot of suggestions that I turn in my hostages, my Holy Nation hostages, over to the Shek, but actually I have a plan for them. So instead of turning them over to the Shek, the Queen wants to deal with them herself. I will ally the Shek, but not with Holy Nation hostages, not with slavers. The slavers don't deserve Shek punishment, they deserve hiver punishment. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and set everybody on hold, and we will start pulling the spiders one by one. Wait, where did that spider go? Come on, Spidey. These spiders are sometimes dumb. Pulling these spiders to fight them. There we go, finally. Here, Louis, you join us. I'm going to set everyone to hold. And we should be able to get through these spiders pretty quickly. With the gear and the armor and all that we have, really not much of an issue. And to patch up, I'll just send them over. Yes, any of my fog are currently somewhat melting in the rain, which is not ideal. So I do want to get inside, but I don't want to suffer the inside penalties. Wait, come on. There's got to be... Well, according to my eyeballs, there's really no more spiders in here, which seems not all that... Oh, there we go. We found another one. All right, so Sangheili, Frenchie just got knocked unconscious. It was walking to us, I guess. So Sangheili and who else grabbed another piece of them? Metal. All right, there we go. Panning up, let's go see about gear. Engineering blueprints, really anything that we could use that is one-offs, like ancient science books, map of the Ashlands, ooh, yes. Splint kits, even though I could use motors, I don't particularly find the need to loot them. And this is one of the last places that's going to be easy to get to. Let me read that map. So that map adds Ashland Dome 4 to my map. So those Ashland Domes also have, they will also have EI cores and stuff, but they're pretty they're not easy. You should not go in there ill-prepared. You will die. Let's see, what else did I want here? CPU units, power cores. Power cores are heavy, but no, they're not that heavy. They're not heavy enough to warrant grabbing. They're just 1 kilogram. Advanced splint kits. Alright, so here's the safes. If there's going to be amazing stuff to loot, it's going to be in here. I'm going to have everybody try to pick that. And here we go. AI cores. And books. I'm going to trade what I've got to Red Rain. Or, yep, Red Rain. So 2 more AI cores. That will go a long way. Let's see. What about ammo? Yeah, let's trade some of the ammo around. Just to give her a little bit more room. Also, once I'm done here, I want to check back home. Because we have a whole lot of crafters working at home that need some love. I'm having the people that aren't so good at lockpicking pick so that they can build up experience. Let's see, what do we want? I'll take the meds. And all these little blueprints aren't worth much. I'll just keep taking meds. So 3 AI cores so far. That's pretty substantial. Go through the last of these med kit boxes. Alright, Red Rain, we are going to trade this over to you. Alright, that's probably more research books, and it's certainly more engineering research than I'm ever going to need. But, you know, I'm okay with that. Alright, so the slowest marcher here should still be Delirious. We're going to follow Delirious, and Delirious, you're going to start to take... you're going to take us all home. Because I want to put this research to good use. And then, I do have a fair bit of queue left for other tasks, so I'll work towards other things I need to pay attention to. So Delirious, let's confirm that you are indeed the slowest here. You and Moral Oral are the slowest. I'm going to have everyone follow Moral Oral here. And we're going to have you just run the beeline back home. Keepers. Alright, swords here. Seiko is done. So... Builders is actually overdone. That's my bad. That happened faster than I expected. I don't think it's the big deal that I train a little bit too hard. Same with Pharaoh. So I'm going to need to find people to swap in for those 3. Builders, Pharaoh, and Seiko. Let me make sure to tally them off. Oh boy, it sounds easy, but of course, there is a huge amount of spreadsheet in front of me that I have to figure out where everybody is. All right, Builders and Pharaoh. Okay, there we go. So Little Light into these swords. Pillar. I'm getting pretty much everybody at home trained up. Orange Chaos, you're going to be the last one as well. I'm going to have you ditch your current job. Hauling around steel. So these 3 go rendezvous, and we are going to get... Oh boy. So Pillar, you are going to need to put your wheat away. No Wheaties for you. Alright, Little Light. Let's see if we can't exchange the Iron Spider. Nope. 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 Alright, I think all our Iron Spiders are going to... Hang on a minute. Yeah, this Iron Spider doesn't seem to exist, even though, you know, I can see it clear as day. Builders. Little Light, you're running to... You're going to sit around. Alright. I'm going to have him go out, find a spider. Alright, as far as I know... Oh, yeah, you were able to pick one up. So, Orange Chaos... You are going to bodyguard Cookie. There you go. Seiko and Pharaoh, ditch those backpacks. No need to carry them. And then Pharaoh, Seiko, and Builders all going to switch. Alright, Pillar. You put your stuff away. Let's see if you can pick up these spiders. Checking in on Moral Oral and the Long March Home. Where are we now? We are moving up the coast near the Drowned Ruins. That's good. That's good progress. Alright, Pillar, you're able to pick that up, which means bodyguard Cookie. All set. And then the last one I'm waiting on is Little Light. So I sent Little Light over here to try to find a spider, because that spider didn't seem to be pick-upable. It might be now, but if I'm already over here, I could just get a fresh one. Those are all live and scary. Need to find one that has been beaten up recently. Oh my god. Alright, well, clearly they have respawned in some sort of scary nest-like. There's got to be at least 24 live. Live is probably the wrong term for them, but active, working Iron Spiders over there that I'm going to have to do a... Definitely move on them with my entire war party, because that is a sizable amount of enemies right there. Alright, Little Light, let's try to pick up the one that we had plopped down, because I don't really foresee a situation where we can cherry pick those spiders. There were just too many of them active. Oh, there it is. It worked, after all. Alright, so Little Light, you're all set, and you are going to bodyguard Cookie. This also denotes when... Well, so there's people in the swarm that haven't trained, like Delirious, Hella, you know, a bunch of the people here. But for the most part, everybody back home has been trained up now, which is a nice landmark. Okay. Armor. All no amazing grade or whatever. What are their skills at now? We are at 88 and probably like 94, I'm going to take a guess. 92. I was close. 92.8. I was very close. Seiko. Let's go ahead and have the rest of them sit around. I know I haven't actually set up the barracks yet. There's a lot of sort of building customization that I have yet to do. This will come in eventually. I also had a bunch of tips about the crossbow queue. So one of the things about the crossbow queue is, yes, so there are two intermediary steps. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I'm going to build up a rather large supply of one of them. and then work on the other one. And that's sort of what I've established here with the burrow. So burrows, I have a bunch of spring steel, and a burrow is just making the springs, and that's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. Alright, Moral Oral. I want you to swing by World's End on your way home. I know we're being targeted, but with the group that I have, I'm not all that concerned. Caravan. You're the only one in Caravan right now? Oh, because I'm currently training everybody else. Yeah, that makes sense. Keepers. No hands, Emmett. Where is Dak? There you are, Dak. Hungry, as always. Yeah, there's cause for concern. Sometimes I do forget to feed him. Shima, what you got? You got some meat wraps. Cool. Another thing I'm going to do with Dak, which was a suggestion, is to be constantly on the lookout for backpacks and to buy backpacks, and then I can have someone, you know, swing by World's End and collect all the backpacks he's been grabbing for us so that we can outfit our people with proper backpacks more efficiently. The trouble is, and this is the problem I keep getting into, there's a wooden backpack, is basically the Animal Backpacks mod that got added so many backpacks pretty much everywhere to the point where it's actually quite difficult for me to like find backpacks for sale that aren't animal backpacks, that are sort of one-offs. So I'm finding some, but I would say that has been the problem that I've been facing. One way to do it is to go to a place that has Shinobi Thieves and buy their discounted backpacks. That's honestly not a bad way to go about it. But there is no Shinobi Thief tower here. There's Rangers and headgear. Yeah. I mean, I suppose it would be possible to have Dak. How fast do you run? You'd run a little bit faster if you weren't encumbered. Have him swing by a different city and do it that way. Oh, we are actually properly getting attacked now. Just by some cannibals. So as you can see, Moral Oral now has swinging animations because I added the mod to allow for it. Let's unhold. Alright, there. Droiden, you probably... I have been looting all the research items with Droiden, but I probably ought not to, because I'm going to forget that they're on Droiden. Do these guys have some sort of leader amongst them? No. Of course not. Alright, following Moral Oral, and we are headed to the World's End. You know, actually, we don't even need to head to the World's End. We'll just head home. 2 backpacks probably aren't worth making a pit stop. Looks like food is a little scarce, though. So, Flotsam Village, here we come. I'm going to buy up some food. I thought I had enough. But that's totally not true, because pretty much everyone's bags are stripped of resource. Okay. Definitely did not have enough food. So the crossbow parts is all set for Oboro. So if I switch over to Oboro here. Excuse all the massive amount of clicking. Alright, so after all of that, we'll haul to crossbow parts. I also haven't checked on Crab in a while. How is your weapons? Oh, we're getting a bunch of the leaf blades. So let's see. Cookie, you're leading the strength training exercises. But I have you down as needing a secondary weapon, and that would be entirely true. So I'm going to have Cookie come up here. She's leading strength training, but it doesn't really matter where she goes, just as long as everybody follows her. Alright, so now you have edge to leaf, so I can check you off. That's great. Who else? Builders have you as having an edge 1. And that would be true. Let's have you come up here and I'll give you an edge 2. Come on, stop making specialists, Snowy. You're better than this. Alright, builders, you're all set. And actually, your primary is an edge 1 as well. And there's no upgrade for that. Alright, Ghosts, actually, you are a caravaner. So go wait by the caravan. How's my steel doing? I still don't have stock of steel. And the iron plates look real bad. Jert is having a hard time keeping up with demand, I think. Alright, Blazer, for now, when you're not researching, I'm going to have you help with this. I know it's not a sexy task, but someone's got to do it. So you're going to haul some materials around. There's actually not a lot of iron plates just waiting there. So this will also level up your athleticism, which is useful. So I think Moral Oral is really the only one that needs an edge or a secondary weapon left in my entire group. And they are standing around in the village here, starving, right next to a bar. No need to do that. Let's do some business. Oh, you know what? Part of the reason is I had Delirious be the food carrier, and they only really share from backpacks, and none of his food was in the backpack, so therein lies the problem right there. Figured it out. But I'm going to fill up the rest of the inventory as well, because I'm sure a lot of people are quite hungry, and we're going to go through a lot of food really, really fast. All right, Moral Oral, you are going to lead the way back home. Why are you asking me if I'm lost, stranger? No, you're the nomad. You don't belong anywhere. Don't be insulting me. Okay, Muhammad's getting pretty close, as is Hollow, to the required strength training. Carpo's not too far behind. And then I'm going to start to swap out the people in the swarm that need strength with the people that have already done it. Oof. Muhammad, you're eating raw meat like that? Angel, you're making... Okay, yeah, there's plenty of food here. So right now, cacti are empty. Ooh, actually, a lot of stuff are empty. I don't think it's for a lack of farming. Or is it? Yeah, okay. So it's not for lack of farming. It is that... it's that we need to haul it from the farm over. So there's plenty of crops sitting in the farm, and we just need to haul them over. So actually, you know what I'm going to do, Angel, right now, is you are going to fill up the storage. It's not super fun. I get that. But Dig is doing a great job harvesting stuff. We might as well make use of the crop. Alright, Resnick. I'm going to have him crank out some more pants. Hopefully with greater success than Snowy's attempt to make black and chain shirts. The shirts aren't useless. I mean, I do need some regular grade shirts, but yeah, I don't know. We could do better than what we currently have. So all of these are currently running. It's like I have a battery problem or something. No, I really don't. All right, Blazer. Let's fix this. Is this my research bench? No, that's my hive stool. Slinky, can you poke your head in there so I can do this correctly? Alright, Blazer, you research, and then you haul to ores. I'm trying to figure out what the bottleneck here is. It is not entirely clear to me. I think it's just enough haulers, to be honest. So if the people and the keepers here... wasted... Trying to figure out if any of them can be repurposed to do some hauling. Because some of my patrons have requested that they're given combat roles only, and some just said, oh yeah, you can assign me to anything. But I think all the people that were assigned to just, oh yeah, whatever, are all deployed right now in the swarm, which is the problem. Well, there's a lot of armor plating and a decent amount of sheets built up. I am potentially in cannibal, danger, so I have to pay a little bit of attention of where I'm running to. Looks like Angel has been just hauling all sorts of crop, so she's doing exactly what she needs to do. And as you can see, my green fruit, my wheat straw, it's all been going up. I think the other problem is I am processing a lot of my crops into fuel, and that's where a lot of it is going, is like it's becoming fuel. Meaning, I know I had originally intended to only have fuel, not wind, but I might change my mind. Alright, Aboro, let's see. When are you going to start to have nice eagle crosses for me? And not this junk that you've been touting. Talon. Oh, no. You're not swords. Alright, Muhammad is pretty much done. We are crossing through some cannibal villages, but so far we haven't really been targeted, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. It's kind of nice. I think what's happening is we're just using so many iron plates for plate beating that people can't keep up. I mean, that's fine. As long as the resources are being put to use, I'm fine with the result. Alright, another masterwork. That was Resnick's doing. Muhammad's almost done. Golo is going to be ready for a caravan run soon-ish. All the Edge 1 and Specialist armor, I'm just not going to worry about anymore. But what I can do is melt it down, actually, for raw iron. It's weird because this stuff, at one point in time, would have been really valuable to me, and now it's more valuable as raw iron just to fuel my economy. And that makes it so I don't have to actually do a trade run. Beast Merchant, where are they? Oh, they are here. Jay, okay, you're not encumbered. Go talk to them. Wouldn't mind buying something. I don't know. Show me what you got. You got... So they have pack bulls, but not wild bulls. And they have pack beasts, but not Garu. I'd rather have the wild versions rather than the tamed ones. So I'm gonna let that one slide. But my swarm is just about home. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a little detour and start to clear out some of these iron spiders because there's just simply too many of them out here. And we're pretty close to home, so it's not like there's much of a threat of me, you know, not much is going to go wrong, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Alright, Acid, I don't know why you, but I'm making you the Mr. Electrical Component Man. Truth be told, I should really be grabbing the iron plates because I'm really behind on plates. So let me do that as well. Acid, where are you going? Alright, so Thorns, you're going to be grabbing all the iron plates. This will help to supplement the amount of resources that we're behind. And then Acid, I think you were trying to put away the electrical components. That's probably why you were running, so. I'm really eager to put this all to research. That's what I'm most eager about. Where are you going, dude? Oh, you have a job to sit on a stool. That is what's going on. And we're close enough to home that he's like, stool? Stool? It's like, dude, no. No, I don't want you sitting on a stool. But he keeps demanding to do it. All right. Continuing. And whoa, Frenchie. Careful what you wish for. I remember a time when this would get me killed. And now we pretty much cut through all of them. I mean, I'm not going to say it's effortless. It's effortful. But we survive it pretty good, right? Alright, don't worry, Thorns. You'll be alright. Alright. Thorns is just about full up, so Red Rain, it's your turn. Oh, there's so many more. This is really going to be nice to supplement the amount of resources that I've been missing. Oh my god, they're just flailing everywhere. There's too many dead spiders. I can't keep up. I'm drowning in spider bodies. Honestly, it wasn't too long ago that this would have been a death knell, clearing out the entire, my entire community and killing everybody. And now it's just like, it's another day. Alright, that's probably not all of them. Nope, it's definitely not that one. And I see the ones still moving around, but I have enough resources that I'm good. I'm gonna call this fine. Obviously, we're gonna have a high requirement of healing up to do. I also do not have yet a place for the Queen's books. So I'm going to have the Queen poke into her own throne room. I kind of wish the floor there wasn't so glitchy. So storage, I don't believe there is a There's not a like a book storage. I'm sure there is in mods, but I wouldn't say it's all that necessary to install a mod just for this purpose. So I'm going to put 2 general chests right and left of her... Why is this not on? Right and left of her throne room, and we'll put the books in there. All right, thorns and red rain. Cool. We also have some electrical components. We don't need them as much because Silver Shade's been on top of that just about full time. And then the research bench. This assassin rag, I think, was for Talon. And we are going to get everybody else to heal. I don't necessarily need to do the quick healing. I'm also going to need to make sure to not have Moral Oral put his prisoner away somewhere weird, like in a bed to heal up. Put him in a cage. There we are. We could deal with you later. Alright, Moral Oral. Let's get you. Oh, you don't even need healing. Look at you. Obsidian. Let's heal up the animals. And then I want to redeploy. I'm trying to stay active here. Give you all something to watch. I know I could be healing a little bit faster. So, tech. Let's see. I don't want the stone mine. What I really want is the Hiver industrial lifter arms and hydroponics. I do need some rice weed. And then let's do the hydroponic farming of a bunch of stuff. And I'll do some battery capacity. Okay. Blazer, you're going to have a bunch of tasks to do. Swords. I'm sure we got some people that are basically done. So, Muhammad. Stand around. That animal skin's still there. Hollow. You as well. Cookie and Honey, just keep going at it. Alright, let's see here. Who needs strength training? A whole lot of them do, actually. Metal, you're good. Louis. Troller, Knave. Obsidian. Alright, Obsidian, I'm going to have you switch squads. I know I put you in caravan for now. Who else needs it? Actually, not much. Most of these guys are all set. So, Delirious, you're another one. And I'll have you rest up on the normal beds. The normal beds go a little faster. That's why I'm using them. Because I want these guys to start strength training sooner than later. So, Muhammad and Hollow, you are swapping out. Let's get you into the right squads. 1 and 2. Delirious. Alright. The swapping isn't going to work. Oh, and it's airborne. Hollow and Muhammad. I guess 1 for 1. Let's put you into the swarm. Yeah, speed up time. If those okay, so Hollow and Muhammad. We'll come back for that. Let's go grab some of the spiders that I just murked out there, and we'll use them. Oh, there's one of the corpses just landed. But I'll just grab new ones. It's not an issue. All right, Delirious, Obsidian, 1 and 2. And weigh you down. All right, Seb. That's something that's always going to bug me a little bit by the fog. I won't lie. The absolute refusal to use bridges pretty much always is going to get old. But whatever. I'm sure there's a way to fix it. I just don't care. All right, Bodyguard Cookie and Obseb. Please use the bridge. No, that's not the bridge. Fine, whatever. Cookie and Honey are just about done. Carpo's very, very, very close. All right, Obseb, you're done, and you Bodyguard. Cool. That's all straightforward. That also means that Hollow and Muhammad, I can have you get checked off for strength training, so I'm doing that now. Done. Cool. Moral Oral. You are going to need a secondary weapon. It shows on my sheet, so we'll get that as well. Ooh, we're making a bunch of edge 2s. Cool. Who else needs an edge 2 secondary? Thor. No, Sangheili and Pillar as well. So in the Swarm, Sangheili, and in the Swords, Pillar. Because we have 2 more edge 2s to dole out. Oh boy. That was a lot of armor as well. Osgolo, I'm going to need your help. So Sangheili, bye-bye edge 1, hello edge 2. And you're all set. You can go rest. And Pillar should be here in a second. Alright, anything specialist will turn back into iron. Which is like all of it. For the chain shirts, I do need, some people like desperately need shirts, so I'm not changing those over just yet. Because I have a higher demand for them, regardless of their quality. Alright, so there's my iron. Cool. Pillar, are you coming? Yeah, he's coming. Oh, Pillar, you're currently strength training. That would explain the very, very slow approach. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, there's 3 more pants. It is weird how much I'm just throwing out. But it's needed. Angel, what are you... Oh, you're sitting around. Guess there's no crops to be hauled. So haul to cotton and haul to hemp when you're bored. Alright, so people that need shirts. Talon. Of the people to redeploy, Knave, you need to repair. All right, we're all set to go, I think. They're all going to go sit places. That's fine, I guess. The squad is 20 strong. Alright, Talon, we are going to give you Assassin's Rags. And this dust coat. Maybe green? Where is green? You should be in hands now. Or, not green, Silver Shade. Silver Shade doesn't need it. Alright, well, no one needs it. Well, Talon, you now have a specialist armor, so I can mark you down for that. Those boxes for the books, are they done? They are done. Cool. I don't think the eagle crosses are yet worth doing. What are you working on? You're idle because you filled up on motors and... See, crossbow parts, it's invalid. Alright, Moral Oral, I'm going to drop you from this squad as well. You don't walk that fast. And actually, I'm going to have you bodyguard Cookie without carrying anything because you just need to walk faster. Keepers. Beep, you've been sitting out. Let's get you tapped back in. Now the slowest here is a lot faster. I think it's wasted. Cool. And I gotta go figure out where I want to head to next. Pick my next fight. Alright, Carpo's just about done with his strength training. Moral Oral's just swim and run training. Not quite as sexy, but equally needed. I suppose there were some masterwork legs that I could have assigned. Honey and Orange Chaos. I'm going to have you waddle over here as slow as you go and grab them. What about shirts? Knave and Pharaoh. Looks like you need some as well. Yes, you do. Okay, so let's not deploy just yet. I want to outfit people a little bit better. Huh. The spiders they're holding are not even out. They're still alive. Alright, so Honey, your legs are better. And Orange Chaos. Let me mark that down. Honey, pants are awesome. And Orange Chaos, yours are going to be in a second. Or whenever you get here. Alright, we'll fix the shirts in just a second. Because I know some people have the wrong shirts entirely, which is dangerous, as they really aren't that good. Some people, like Queen, can't even wear a shirt, which is all the more reason to get them to have the best possible armor. Okay. Orange Chaos, and then I have one more Masterwork. Let's see. Who's it going to? Hella? It's gonna go to you. So, Hella, I'm gonna mark you down for the pants that you need. Cool. And there's no crossbow. Oh, there's a 2% crossbow penalty there, but that's, to me, it's worth it. Orange Chaos, you're all set. The rest of these, as far as I can tell, yep, the rest of these are indeed just specialist. And no one really needs specialist anymore. So Knave, you need the shirt. Unfortunately, it's not better. All right, Knave needed one of those. Pharaoh, you needed one as well. Euban and Metal. Metal, you need one as well? And you've been marching with me this whole time? That's not safe. Yeah, you have no shirt. Alright. Marking him down. Orange Chaos, it shows that you don't have one of these either. So Pharaoh, Orange Chaos, get you your shirts. Alright, Orange Chaos, you're pretty well geared. Pharaoh, your turn. Cool. Who else? Delirious and Obsebian. So Delirious and Obsebian. Yep. Both seems to be true. But that means that these guys are ready to go marching again. So let's follow Wasted. And we're going to stop by the bar because we're going to pick up some more food. Just so I can avoid unnecessary hunger issues. Queen, I'm going to have you hold this. Alright, now I think what I'm going to try to do is pick a fight with the Cannibals. Because why not? Carpo, you are just about done. I'm going to have to find someone in the swarm that needs strength training. Green. Alright. Squads. Carpo. Well, I'll wait for Green to get there. Carpo hopefully can catch it back up. Alright, Carpo, we're gonna move you up and up and have you follow Wasted. Alright, that spider that landed there before is gone. Wooden backpacks right outside the bar. See, I'm going to have to get another spider. That's fine. Actually, Carpo seems to be the slowest. So everybody follow Carpo, and Carpo, you're going to take us in. Green is going to do some training. I know he's a crossbow person, but still, a little strength training doesn't hurt. Sort of established a minimum that I'm going to have everyone go to. Alright, so this is the primary swarm group. Alright, green. Go on, take the body and run. Uh-oh. Put him down! Green sort of got caught. I know he's bleeding, but... Huh, even at 14 speed got caught. He'll be alright. We'll patch him up. Not to repeat that accident. Alright, Green. Pick up that wooden backpack. Carpo, seems like you are the raid leader now. And let's head towards cannibal villages. I do want to kill all of the cannibals. The one thing I'm concerned about is who takes over when they die. This, I am not sure who does. Our other strength training. So Honey's closest, but Honey still takes some more time. Because, yeah, I have Reactive World. I haven't played a full playthrough with the Reactive World mod on before. And I'm actually, as a result, not really sure how that all will play out. Because what will end up happening is I will defeat the cannibals in their cannibal capital. Or maybe. I mean, I could lose, I suppose. And then what ends up happening is someone takes over for them, right? And I don't know who that someone is. Thanks, Cash. All right, let's check back over here, because it seems like we are in some sort of fight with Les Cannibals. And they're getting flattened pretty quick. These are Canhead exiles, so they're the ones that are sort of homeless. And, oh, found your research. Ever since I handed, you know, Canhead over to the authorities, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, hydroponics is done. That's pretty cool. What this allows you to do, obviously not right here, but food, it allows you, where is it? Farming, actually. Allows you to put hydroponic stuff down. I don't have the other hydroponic research done, but that would allow me to potentially make some rice. So I could run straight to the capital, but instead I'm going to go after the chiefs. These chiefs are wanted by no one that I'm ever going to bounty them off to. But they're wanted by me. They've been very, very bad neighbors. And I will be quite pleased when they die. That's a lot of research. Cool. Oh, there's even a howler in the mix. Grab your research too. Now, these aren't necessarily enemies of the state, nor are they trespassing, so they aren't to be executed, unless the queen wants them executed, but I don't plan on doing that. I just plan on laying waste to their little town here. And as you can see, I am doing a right good job of it. Because I am barely injured at all. on almost all of my people. And they are getting sliced, diced, and rightly shredded. Hella. Could you poke in here? Sometimes they have good stuff stashed away, not always. Mostly it's in their cannibal capital that they have really good stuff. The fight continues over here with more howlers, but I want to regroup and patch up the few injuries that I've suffered. Oh, look, one of the... Oh, bye-bye. He was already the one that looted. Got some yellow babblers. At this point, I don't really care who's... Or yellow howlers. I don't really care who's doing the loot, and I'll find the research items eventually. Well, guys, that is about all the time I have for this episode. But next episode, I plan on tackling the Cannibal Capital. I will continue to try to streamline outfitting and gearing up all of my people as best as I can so that it doesn't bottleneck the episodes. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, do drop me a line. I really appreciate them, and I'll read them out aloud if I find them particularly useful. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and tune in next time. Thanks for watching. Adios.